For daily ask Reddit, Milfs of Reddit, what were some of the most desperate advances you've had to deal with from your son's friends? Obligatory not a MILF yet, but in high school all of my boyfriends were completely obsessed with my mom and a lot of them would bring her shit, flowers, etc. So they'd show up with 2 bouquets, etc. I found pics of my mom on one of their laptops one time, pulled I guess off of Facebook. I told my mom when we broke up and she laughed, but it was super weird at the time to have to be like, hey, is that my ducking mom in your spank bank? Bro. I try to warn guys I date, now that I have a hot mom, she's still hot, and I'm 28 now. Lucky for me, I came out looking just like her, so odds are in my favor I'll look good when I'm like 50 plus. When my brother graduated from high school, he had a big party at our house. My mom would walk around periodically to make sure things weren't getting too ridiculous. At one point, this kid very openly hit on my mom and told her she was hotter than any girl there. Obviously my mom noped out of that mess and was thoroughly creeped out. I don't consider myself to be a MILF, but I have had my son's friends try and make moves on me before. I'm younger, had my first kid in my early 20s, and am exotic Colombian immigrant in a small southern town. I think those play more of a role than my actual looks. Just something different than what the teen boys here are used to. The weirdest one was when my boys had a couple of friends over to watch a movie a couple of years ago. I believe they were 14 and 12 at the time. I was watching the movie with them, and one of the boys, 14 years old, put his arm around me. I didn't want to make a big deal about it and embarrass him or anything, so I tried to subtly get out of the situation. I yawned and I told the group that I was going up to bed, and he stood up and started following me. I asked what he was doing, and he said he thought I wanted him to come up to bed with me. I explained that I was sorry for the confusion, but that I absolutely did not want him to come up to bed with me. He apologized and returned back to the media room to watch the movie with the rest of the boys. My oldest is a senior in high school now and has been asked by his friends if they can take me to prom if they can't find another date. Every moderately attractive high school teacher has been hit on. Currently, a senior that graduated last year is patiently waiting to turn 21 so he and I can go have a beer. I'm sure in his mind this will lead to a weekend of Wild 6 where I show him the hidden secrets of the Kama Sutra. I'm just interested to see if anything will have changed by then. Also, one of my son's friends once told me he'd like to experience an older woman and then stared at me. I wouldn't say I'm a MILF, but 2 of my daughter's friends have hit on me, and her boyfriend of 3 years tried to kiss me. The most desperate was the boyfriend. We had gone on vacation for my daughter's 21st birthday to a small town with hot springs. While my daughter, her boyfriend and her friends camped nearby, I chose to stay in a hotel to give the young people their privacy. We all went together for a soak one evening, but my daughter wasn't feeling well and stayed at the campground. After the soak, the boyfriend was quite drunk, so I gave him a ride back to the campsite. When we arrived, he started professing his undying love for me, said my name 3 times in his most serious attempt at a sexy voice, and leaned in for a kiss. He never saw my fist, but felt it land squarely in his sternum. It made for an awkward morning. He confessed to my daughter the next day and she laughed hysterically at his ridiculousness. They broke up not long after. I'm not sure that this qualifies, but here goes. When I was 45, I guess I hit my peak. We went to the pool in Vegas. Men kept hitting on me. One time I went to the bathroom, which was about 200 feet away from the pool, behind a row of trimmed hedges. 7 men in their 20s or so hit on me during the short trip to and from the bathroom. One young man was pretty insistent. He said that his hotel room was right there on the property. We could be back in 7 minutes, before my husband even noticed that I was gone. I started laughing so uproariously. I wasn't going to go, no matter the offer, but come on, if you are going to try to seduce me, you could do better than that. I said no thank you. If I was going to fool around, he would have to do better than that. It would take us 3 minutes to get up to his room. I would certainly hope for more than a minute of pleasure.